Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense will get the ball first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
The Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Football with the run. Quick spin on the run. The Tigers get enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll let it go to the left. He's got it for a big play. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, LSU! Well, that was easy.
Pass rush? Question mark? I mean, you got to affect the quarterback. These quarterbacks are way too good nowadays. You can't blame the secondary. Who am I going to go point to back there? Defensive line has to do a better job making that quarterback feel uncomfortable. You can't have that long to throw the football.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Gonna run it. It's Hart. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hutchinson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They are calling for their defense There's a huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. On the move, it's Durham. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
Here's the handoff. It's a seam wide open. There he goes. The 40. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 and pick up a 15. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Sharp.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two...
Turning it on! Oh, he's getting ahead of steam! And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels. Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no...
He's loose. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick release on the RPO. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown LSU! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rodney and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by 4 over Syracuse. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to sling it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Makes the catch. It's Henry. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Wide open spaces. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Now on the option. The pitch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's sharp. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wideout. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Guys, let's chat for just a minute about Western Kentucky. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Pulls it in. It's Henry. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Myers. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's Henry. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Hutchinson. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Got a man, it's Anderson. Oh, a lot of space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Well, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The inside handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Anderson. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Flips it out to the back. Jukes his way for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sharp. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He leaves it with his back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll just down it right there. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. How about that nifty footwork as he gives them a little breathing room out to the 12. And the Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Hart. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback, LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The kick is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Now on first down from the 43. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Finds the tight end. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Across the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down, and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection.
Got some room in into the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's just a field goal.
Turning on the Jets. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it behind the line. It's Hart. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the...
It's a running room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Hilltoppers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Hart. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's already put 3 on the board. Earlier this time, a 38-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. The give out of the gun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Henry. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Motion from the wide receiver. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He'll lose yardage again, and they say don't abandon the running game, but the running game's abandoning them. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Myers. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Picked off to stop the threat. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Leaves it with the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's West. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires on the run. Reels it in down the left side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hutchinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Brings up 2nd down.
Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying play action. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Toppers.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game.
Find some fresh air.
Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 7 over Syracuse. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So after the first down run, here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals! And the pummeling has started. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Running into the open space. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. On the run, it's Hart. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Nice move there. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Myers. And that is how we will wrap this one up. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park. each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, they've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.